Nashville's Everything That Rock Station 1029, the local buzz, mellow down easy with a song called I Am the Universe. Also, before that, The Becoming and their latest. Like those guys in The Becoming. What a great band, and a song that's called We're Already Dead. I'm looking forward to seeing them later on this week at Hot Topic for their listening party and their CD release later on. And for more details on that, please welcome, with today's local buzz headlines, Tony Stone.
All right.
Was that announcer enough for you?
That was great, man.
I'm waiting for a voice guy to give you the proper intro.
Well, until then, you can keep that going.
Please welcome, with local buzz headlines, Tony Stone.
All right. Well, of course, The Becoming. Those guys were just in here, and they've got their big record release show going on at the 12th and Porter this Thursday night, and you can catch them at the in-store there at the Hot Topic in Cool Springs, doing some signing, meet and greet, that kind of thing, and that's going down when their CD drops on Tuesday. You can catch those guys out there at 4 o'clock. And Framing Hanley, those guys shot a video last Sunday, and the preview is now up on their MySpace page for Lollipop.
Looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
I can't wait, man. I bet you there's some chicks seriously shaking their booty in that one.
As well they should be.
Oh, man. Hot chicks.
Also, other headlines, Shadow of Light, they're doing that Halloween show. They've announced it. And it's also the unofficial party for the 9 Inch Nails show.
After party.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
It's going to be rocking.
And then, coming up here in just a little bit, we're going to do the two bands that are going to be going head-to-head on the local Buzz Band Battle.
Yeah, that should be interesting. Every month we take your request for your favorite local rock band, and of course they go head-to-head in combat, where you can also vote for your favorite. And tonight, boy, we're going to have two interesting announcements here later, because, of course, after Elvis won 3 months in a row, so they're going to be retired. Yep. So now we're going to see who can vie for that nice Walmart belt.
It's going to get interesting.
I don't know.
A Walmart belt.
Yeah, I picked up that wrestling belt, that big toy belt.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
That wrestling belt, man, that's awesome. I couldn't afford the real thing, so I spent like $12 and bought it over at Walmart. Pretty cool.
Right on. A couple more headlines. Don't forget to check out Buzz Tracks on 1029thebuzz.com. You can check out all the local guys and then some, and download it all right there on Buzz Tracks.
Yeah, check that out. And two, if you're interested in promoting your band through Buzz Tracks, feel free to email us at 1029thebuzz.com, and their bands can upload their music, put their bio and pictures, and of course have the whole 1029 The Buzz Nation plugged in, and people can buy your tracks and all that cool jazz. So
very cool stuff.
It is. It's cool. We're interactive, man. Don't forget, too, we're streaming online, 1029thebuzz.com. Tell all your friends you can listen to your local Buzz show every single Sunday night from wherever you are with a high-speed internet connection.
Right on. Now, a couple more left. People can go to NashvilleScene.com and vote for Best of '08. And they can vote for who? Aljon?
Me.
They can vote for you.
They can vote for you, too, Tony Stone.
They can't vote for me.
Yeah. Best radio show, Nashville. Local Buzz. Go ahead and vote. There's also sections where you can vote for your favorite band, favorite eatery, your burger joint, your favorite Nashville Predators player, your favorite Titan. Do you have a favorite Titan player? Mr. Falcon?
Vince Young.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. I vote for Obi-Wan Kenobi myself. I think he's a great coach. Obi-Wan, lead the Titans to the mystical realm. Okay, all right. Sorry.
One last one, and it's a good one. We're a week away from it. And yes, that means it's time for Rocktober.
Rocktober. I love Rocktober because we get to highlight all these great rock bands, heavy guitar riffs, double bass drums. If you are into the rock, metal, hard rock scene, you're going to love Rocktober. I know I do. I know Tony does. So be looking out for that starting this coming Sunday, because October's here.
I know.
One of my favorite months of the year.
Isn't it?
Yep. And you get to actually host a local Buzz for 2 weeks of that while I'm gone. Woohoo. So you get to play some metal, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's cool. All right. Right on.
That's all I got for the headlines.
Thank you, Tony Stone. Appreciate that. Yeah. Coming up here in the showgram in a couple minutes, we're going to have, speaking of metal, we're going to hear from Oblivion Myth, and they will be here talking about their new CD and talking about, I don't know, whatever gets their goat. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about the new Metallica record. Maybe. Probably not. But I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to play some Noise Cult right now on 102.9 The Local Buzz. Everything that rocks.
Aljon go. A lion go. I don't understand this one.
The Local Buzz.
It's the Local Buzz on 102.9 The Buzz with Aljon just because.
WBUZ. Laverne, Nashville.
102.9 The Buzz.
Everything that rocks. Your music.
What's up? It's Nixon from Framing Hanley. You're listening to Aljon on the Local Buzz.
Hot damn. Everything that rocks, Nashville's 102.9 The Buzz, and every Sunday night from 9 to midnight, it is The Local Buzz. My name's Aljon Go, your host, hour number 2, getting things started with Noise Cult with Blood Feast tonight. Also, requested stuff from the Buzz phones, Framing Hanley. Framing Hanley. That's the name of the band, y'all. Maybe you know Framing Hanley from a song that we play on the Buzz. It kind of goes like this. Just to refresh your memory, it sounds like this. Hear me now. Yeah, you're right. Do you remember it now? Okay, you remember it? I hope you remember it. I have to remind you guys every now and again what that band is all about. But just like Tony had said, they just shot their music video last Sunday, and the preview is up, and it's on their MySpace page, so you need to check that out. But the CD, The Moment, you need to pick that up. Support Framing Hanley as they're going into the fall. Yeah, you see? You see now, you know, right? I gotta let that play. I like the part where he says, get on your knees. Yeah, it's good. That's what I tell all my girls. You know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever. Speaking of favorite bands, I like this band a lot. They have been here on a local buzz, I believe, before. Right? No, maybe not.
No, it's our first time.
No, it's your first time. It seems like I've had you all on the show because I remember playing the demo, and now they are back live in person, actually, for the first time ever. Please welcome Oblivion Myth. What's going on?
Hey, guys.
Thank you very much. Happy almost Halloween to you. Can I say that? It's almost October. It's almost Rocktober, which is great and aptly titled. Yeah, aptly named because we're going to be playing you guys a lot here in this month because we're celebrating a lot of great local rock and metal bands. But let's go around the room, introduce yourself and what you play in the band.
I'm Chris, and I play guitar.
Okay.
Keith, guitar.
I'm Patrick White. I play bass.
Andy, I sing and play keys.
All right. Oblivion Myth and the new CD is out. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this CD, Keith, and tell us about how you found your singer. A little bit.
Well,
get right in the microphone.
I just saw an ad that there was an ad that a singer was looking for a band, and I was looking for a singer at the time, and it was up at Guitar Center.
Yeah.
And picked up a CD of sponsor of the show.
There.
And the CD was from Andy Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
I picked it up and got a hold of him, and
that name Andy Freeman sounds really familiar. Where would I know Andy from?
he was in a band called Fatal Opera.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Fatal Opera.
Yeah, good stuff. And Andy, what was it like coming into this band? Because I already know, Oblivion Myth had been around, and Keith had been singing and everything. What was it like stepping in?
It was pretty cool, actually. After he called me, it was about a year or so before I actually decided to join the band.
Oh.
But I
made him sweat a little bit.
Yeah,
he had been our producer since the summer.
Yeah, right. I produced their demos.
2006.
Yeah, they recorded in my studio and everything, and I just kind of, I dig their music, and I'd sit around and kind of hear myself in my mind singing it myself. So I ran it by him, and
well, that's an interesting.
The rest is history.
Well, that's an interesting twist because, Keith, what was it like for you? Did you ever envision yourself fronting Oblivion Myth? Because you're an excellent guitarist in your own right. Were you just looking to maybe get someone in there so that you could concentrate more on the guitar playing aspect? Or, what was the thought process?
I wanted the vocals to be equally powerful as the music.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only one singer in the band, and that was me at the time. And I was having to play, lead guitar along with Chris playing lead guitar and having to sing. And I was really looking for somebody who would really step in and kind of take over that. That way I could concentrate on playing guitar.
Right.
And now the lineup is complete.
There you go. That's great. Oblivion Myth, our guest tonight on the Local Buzz. Feel free to give them a ring at 737-1029. Let's talk about the CD. What's the name of the CD?
Between Light and Shadow.
The CD harkens back to a time that dueling guitars, tandems, and those great metal riffs were ruling the world. And I believe that music is coming back, and you guys are definitely part of bringing that back here in Nashville. Yes. Tell us a little bit about recording the CD.
Well, we started recording that CD. We started recording that CD about a year and a half ago, and we didn't have a bass player for the first year and a half. So when we got Patrick White here, we added him to the mix, and then later on we added Andy to the mix.
That's me.
There you go.
So this record is like 2 years in the making.
Did you guys just happen to find the rest of the bandmates you needed through doing ads and such? Because that's the hardest thing about putting a band together is, where do I find these? Sometimes your friends maybe not the best thing for the band because
I moved to here from Florida in December '05.
What part of Florida?
I was down in Sebastian, West Palm Beach, Melbourne.
Okay, I know exactly where that.
Side.
Speaking of Melbourne, I was hanging out with Billy Lane, the famous Choppers Inc. You're a motorcycle guy at all?
No.
Chopper thinks
he's
that's
living
great.
down there
He
now?
lives in Melbourne and he makes custom bikes. I just had to mention that. But since you're from Melbourne,
I
you
only knew Bobby Dog.
Oh,
He
that's
lived
okay.
in the Atlantic.
There you go.
He probably still does.
All right.
And I found Chris and the drummer through NashvilleRock.net.
Ah, you see, another great resource to find musicians and get connected.
We met Doc. We also, that's his nickname.
There you go.
Patrick White here. We met him at a Metal Church show at the Muse.
Ah, yes, I remember when Metal Church was there. Very cool indeed. I tell you what, let's go ahead and play something from your CD. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Mystique? And this isn't named after the famous ex-woman, right? Not.
No, I didn't even know that. So now.
Yeah, not the evil mom of the X-Men. But what's this song Mystique about?
This song, Mystique, is about a battle between good and evil and really trying to find your place in life and succeed.
Well, check this out. Oblivion Myth. The CD's called Between Light and Shadow, and you have some shows that are coming up, like your CD release party?
Yes, sir. We have a CD release party coming up on October 5th, where we're playing a show with Skeleton Witch and Noise Cult and
get right in that microphone there.
And the Sunlit
There you
Ether.
go. All right, there you go. We're going to have more details on that and what else is going on in the world of Oblivion Myth, and probably talk more horror movies, because I love horror movies, and I have a feeling and a sneaking suspicion that they might like them too. So we're going to discuss that and more with our guest Oblivion Myth. Check it out. It's 102.9 The Local Buzz. Everything that rocks. Everything that rocks 1029, the local buzz. We are live with the guys of Oblivion Myth. Hello.
Hello.
For some odd reason, I'm having just the weirdest mic night. I don't know what it is. Okay, there you go. I think I'm okay now. I'm having the hardest time with microphones tonight. I don't know what it is. But I tell you what, we're going to get that under the control. And don't forget, Oblivion Myth, you need to check them out. Between Light and Shadow, available right now. Where can people pick up the CD?
You can pick it up at Grimey's.
Okay.
And there's a CD warehouse in Clarksville. You can also get it off the website, oblivionmyth.com. And also, there's a link off of our MySpace, which is just myspace.com/oblivionmyth.
Right on.
And soon to be, later at the end of next week, it'll be at every CD warehouse location in Nashville.
Very cool indeed.
Sound shop too.
Oh, yeah, there you
a
go.
sound shop, but that's in what? Murfreesboro?
Columbia.
In
Columbia.
Columbia.
Okay. Yeah, for more details, you can log on. We're going to have Oblivion Myth in our top friends, and of course, they already are on our top friends list, but we're going to have them on there, and feel free to check them out, add them right now. They're great. Andy, great job on the record.
Thanks.
Sounds good, brother. I'm really digging it, and of course, they will be one of the many bands featured in Rocktober this whole next month, which is only a few days away. It's amazing, but we're going to celebrate all things rock and metal in the month of October. It's going to be exciting. We're going to come back with more Oblivion Myth. Feel free to give us a holler at 737-1029, 737-1029. Don't forget, the local buzz is brought to you by Guitar Center. We'll be right back.
The Free Beer and Hot Wings Show. Free Beer, Hot Wings, and Eric Zane, and fresh off the heels of BuzzFest 08, it's the next big Buzz event.
It's Halloween night at the Sommet Center, and it's the Buzz Halloween Havoc, starring, get this, 9 Inch Nails.
Tickets are on sale now. And be listening, because you know the Buzz will be hooking you up with tickets, including your shot at the best seats in the house.
It's the Buzz Halloween Havoc, starring 9 Inch Nails from Nashville's Concert Station. 1029 The Buzz, everything that rocks.
Christie's Cabaret, home of Nashville's hottest ladies, invites you to Fantasy Fridays. Come see Nashville's finest dressed up in your favorite costumes, fulfilling your wildest fantasies every Friday night. Each Sunday, Christie's offers free limo bus shuttle to and from Titans home games. Open at 11 a.m. for Titans home games. Christie's Cabaret, voted Nashville's best gentlemen's club 7 years and counting. Downtown, 8th Avenue South.
Hey, bartender, what'd you learn at school?
I learned the red snapper, kamikaze, Long Island iced tea, black Russian fuzzy navel, and the sex on the beach. Margarita, Bloody Mary, slow gin fizz. Learn to make them all on the rocks with a twist. There's a school to attend that I highly recommend. Call 1-800-BARTEND.
At the Professional Bartending School, you'll learn all the skills and gain the confidence to become a great bartender. They'll help you find a great job with flexible hours, making fantastic money and having fun. Whether you want to bartend full-time, part-time, or just an occasional private party, they can introduce you into a fun and profitable career. So give the Professional Bartending School of Nashville a shot. Be sure to check them out on the web. It's NashvilleBartendingSchool.com.
There's a school to attend that I highly recommend. Call 1-800-BARTEND.
WYCQ Inc., operator of radio stations 1029 The Buzz, 1025 The Party, and 1550 The Light, is an equal opportunity employer dedicated to providing broad outreach regarding job vacancies. We seek the help of local organizations in referring qualified applicants to our radio stations. Organizations or candidates who wish to receive our vacancy information should contact us at 615-399-1029. 615-399-1029.
Plenty of stuff going on. It's 1029, the local buzz. Everything that rocks. Tony Stone will have the buzz around town for you here in just a little bit. My name's Aljon Go, your host, and we do have some beautifully crewed, also some Shy Rock on the way. Taking your phone calls at 737-1029. And phone calls, questions, comments, and I don't know, maybe indecent proposals for our guest, Oblivion Myth, going on right now. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. This is really cool. I'm glad. I've been playing you all on the radio, and it just seems to me like I've had you guys here in the studio before because we keep on talking or whatnot. But it's amazing. This is your first time on the local buzz, so welcome.
You've just seen us staring in the window outside.
There must be one of those.
Yeah,
Let me in. Let me in.
We have to say hello to our drummer, Patrick Nickel. Hello, Patty.
What's up?
What's up, Pat?
We miss you.
What's
You should
up?
be here.
What's up? What's up, Patrick? He's got some important stuff to do. So I wish him luck on that. But the rest of you guys are here. Let's talk a little bit about your influences. Obviously, we were talking about the whole guitar tandem thing, the fact that you can hear the bass on the record, which is also really good for a metal band, I believe. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your influences here? The CD is called Between Light and Shadow. Andy, you want to take a stab at it?
All right. Some of our influences, I would say, probably some of my biggest ones are
Duran Duran.
Besides Duran Duran and Billy Idol, would be Iron Maiden and Megadeth.
Really? Megadeth?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Didn't I read something actually about you working maybe with a member of Megadeth?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
I guess
that.
about in the mid-'90s, I got hooked up. I was doing some studio work and stuff, and I lived in close to Orlando.
Mhm.
And I got hooked up with Gar Samuelson,
Mhm.
the original drummer for Megadeth. And
Great drummer.
He was in a band called Fatal Opera, and it just happened that their singer had just quit.
Yeah.
And so he saw me in the studio. I was singing for somebody else, and he came and said, "Hey, man, you want to come try out for my band?" So I did, and we were. It was pretty cool. It was unbelievable standing in the band, and just everyone in the band was such good musicians. But to be there with Gar was like, wow. And we were. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say it reminds me a little bit of that movie Rockstar, as cliche as that sounds. You know, I mean, all of a sudden, someone is in a band with people that they've listened to and
Happened with Judas Priest.
Happened with Judas Priest. I mean, it happened with Journey. I mean, really, it's really cool. Sabotage happened with. I mean, so it's really amazing how that happened. And how was it working with that band, Fatal Opera?
It was pretty good. They, like I said, they were just awesome musicians, and I just couldn't believe it standing there when we would play live. They were just, I mean, every note was perfect live. Even when they were improvising, it was you'd think they wrote it that way.
Well, that's something I think that too you guys are in Oblivion Myth are bringing to the forefront. I mean, you guys are excellent musicians in your own right. The stuff is tight. It sounds clean. There are a lot of bands that thrive off playing sloppy, but you all bands like Dead Air Radio, very very precise in what you guys do, and that is great that you guys are doing that, and you can hear the influence in that on the record, obviously.
Yes,
Especially, I mean, Iron Maiden, right, Tony Stone? Who doesn't love Iron Maiden, right? So well, who else are you guys influenced? I kind of attack on that while I was there, while it was hot and fresh.
Hey, that's fine.
I would say more of like the most recent and current influences that are going on right now in Europe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bands such as Rage and Blind Guardian and Stradivarius.
Symphony X.
Symphony X.
And there's a few bands from America that they're more successful overseas, in Japan and whatnot, in Europe. Bands like Symphony X,
Dream Theater,
and
obviously,
and of course Dream Theater,
obviously,
and Camelot, and bands like that.
Well, I think the Europeans are very much into that metal, and all kinds of metal, not just dark metal, not just the underground metal, but just all kinds of just great metal all the way around. They're just big fans of it, and they seem to embrace it. They really support it, and man, it would be great for you guys to go over there too. I'm sure that's in the works, isn't it?
That would be
Andy?
nice.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I sure hope so.
I think it'd be good.
Everyone want to quit their job?
Well, Andy's, when he was in Fatal Opera, he had a connection with Germany, actually.
Oh, really?
With the album that came out, the second Fatal Opera.
Yeah, you're not going to do any David Hasselhoff covers. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. Our guest tonight. Oh man. I'm going to sneeze here in a second. I hope I don't. Oblivion Myth, our guest tonight. Feel free to look them up. What's their MySpace page so people can add you guys as friends?
It's myspace.com/Oblivion Myth.
Patrick, I know I've been wanting to get to you, and we'll talk to you a little bit about your influences and probably about your stylish hair products. But why don't we talk too about the CD release that's coming up? Why don't you give us the lowdown on that?
Well, we're playing next Sunday, October 5th,
we're opening for Skeleton Witch, and we're going on first. I believe it's at 7:30, isn't it?
Okay.
We're going on second.
Second.
Oh, second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Sunlit either.
Right.
Than us.
Okay, very cool. Once again, for all the latest and greatest, log on to our MySpace. We're going to have that link to Oblivion Myth in there as well. Let's go ahead and play the second track off the CD. This is something called Dimensions, is this right?
That is correct.
Yeah, check it out, and we'll get back with more Oblivion Myth right now. It's 102.9 The Local Buzz, everything that rocks. Nashville's 1029 The Buzz, everything that rocks, the mighty sounds of Oblivion Myth on 1029 The Local Buzz. And that was the second track off their CD. You need to go ahead and pick this up. It's called Dimensions. That's the name of the song. The CD is called Between Light and Shadow, and you can pick it up. Where can you pick it up, Keith?
You can pick it up at Grimey's and CD Warehouse in about a week. At the end of the week, all CD Warehouse locations will have the CD.
There you go. It's going to be great. And of course, MySpace.
You can also, go ahead, tell them.
You can also get it straight off our MySpace using PayPal, I think it is.
Yeah. You know what? We don't. That's good. That's good. I wasn't going to let Chris speak at all, but okay, good.
It's about time.
You know what? Chris actually had a call from an adoring fan by the name of Susan, who said that she was really wanting to find out, and I don't know. She just wanted you, I think.
I guess.
It's your tight pants on stage.
That's what it is. It's your tight pants. It's your tight pants. It's the entire It's the entire package,
I
actually.
got them in the girls section.
Jeez Louise. Oblivion Myth, our guest tonight, as we're talking about fashion and groupies. Don't forget, they will be performing. The CD release party is going to happen on the 5th, just a few days away at the Muse. Noise Cult will be performing along with them, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and it's an all-ages show.
All-ages show. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. We're going to take a short break, be back with more Oblivion Myth and more metal. It's 1029 The Local Buzz, brought to you by Guitar Center.
Free beer and hot wings in the morning.
Zane gave us the magazine of stuff his daughter is selling for school, and we broke down the items. Ooh, a bean pot candle. Finally, a candle that smells like farts before they're made into it. Joe, I would like you to purchase this sharp cheddar cold packed cheese ball.
Somebody light the candle.
Free beer and hot wings in the morning. And everything that rocks all day. 1029 The Buzz.
Greetings, I'm Aljon Go. Join me for The Local Buzz every Sunday night from 9 to midnight, showcasing the best local talent around. Brought to you by Guitar Center, the musician's choice for the best deals and the best gear on Thompson Lane at 100 Oaks.
Time's running out. You're maxed out on your credit cards. The collection calls are coming every day, and now you're 2 payments behind on your mortgage. Every time you turn on the radio, there's some cheerful couple telling you how they got out of debt overnight. Their stress is gone, and everything's just wonderful. Come on. The truth is, what sounds too good to be true is too good to be true. You need real help, and you need it now. Not bankruptcy. That should be your last choice. We're Credit Card Relief, and we've been helping people just like you for nearly a decade. We're the only attorney-driven program dedicated to helping you get out of debt in months instead of years, saving you thousands, and without risking your family home. We know what we're doing, and we don't make promises we can't keep. The consultation is free, and the relief is real.
You can get out of debt. Call Credit Card Relief right now. Call 866-400-4679. That's Credit Card Relief, 866-400-4679. 866-400-4679.
Nashville's Concert Station 1029, The Local Buzz. What's up? My name's Aljon Go. Thanks for joining us each and every Sunday night to get plugged in to the best rock from Middle Tennessee. Joined also by Tony Stone, resident local news and metal hound, I should say, and also Atlanta Falcons fan, but I won't hold that against him.
Please don't.
We're here live with our guest, Oblivion Myth, talking about metal. And, of course, we're talking about metal. We were talking about some European metal bands earlier as some of your influences. It's really cool that you guys are putting out your CD. Don't forget, CD release party's happening on October 5th at the Muse. Noise Cult will be joining them on stage. Of course, we played Noise Cult earlier, but you're also going to be joined on stage by another great band. Who wants to take a stab at that?
Skeleton Witch.
Skeleton Witch, which happens to be Andy. Skeleton Witch is actually going on tour, right? And we talk about that.
Yeah, they're doing a few shows, I think 5 shows, and then they're going on tour with Danzig.
That's going to be great, man. So go ahead and catch this great rockin' metal show. It's going to be going down October 5th, just a few days away. Also going to be the Oblivion Myth CD release party. And is that the party for this CD or another CD? that it's actually this
Party
CD.
for this CD.
Okay, Between Light and Shadow is going to be coming out, so go ahead and check that out. Oblivion Myth will be one of our top friends in our links on myspace.com/localbuzz real soon. But speaking of metal shows, we're talking a little bit about some of our favorite metal shows, and Tony Stone just happens to be a fan of Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, yeah.
And did you just land on your face at a show? What the hell happened?
Yeah, well, you know, it was all going down, the whole mosh thing, the whole stage diving, and they played Hammered Smash Face, and of course, you know, you got to get up on stage for that one and do a little bit of diving. And yeah, 328 Performance Hall, great venue, and leaped off the stage, audience kind of cleared, except for one guy that wanted to be nice and grabbed my ankle on the way down, and yeah, face first to the ground. Bow!
Oh my God, that's a face plant, dude. I wish
Yeah.
that was on YouTube.
Oh, it was great. It was great, you know. But it's all a part of the show, so you got to get up and throw some more bows.
Exactly. Just make it happen. You see that's why I love going to metal shows, because I just sit at the bar. I just sit at the bar and I have a great time watching all you guys like Tony Stone fall on their face.
Idiots.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Speaking of metal shows, is there any one particular thing that happened at maybe an Oblivion Mist show or another show? Maybe you were at a Slayer show or something where, you know, something kind of went awry, or a pretty particular funny moment that happened to you guys at a particular show?
There's always a moment with Doc and his bass.
Okay, what the hell just happened?
Well, they're always getting on to me about my bass because, like...
Wait. Did you nail somebody in the head with your bass guitar headstock? What happened?
Well, I've hit Keith before.
Yeah. And got my hair caught in the end of it.
Nice.
And
Very nice.
One time I broke a light fixture with it. That'll
You know, they call it an axe, but it's not supposed to be used that way. I think.
When Doc's on stage, it's like a weapon.
It is. It's wild.
It's a BC Rich Warlock, so it's got the pointed horns.
I know.
So I've stabbed Keith a number of times with it.
Keith, we're gonna have to like put like barricades and stuff between him and you or something.
I thought about putting like little corks on the horns, you know, at the top.
No.
Put styrofoam on it. Or
Oh,
something.
we can't do
Well,
that.
since we got, you know, Andy's been in the band.
I'm the buffer between.
Oh yeah.
them
Yeah,
now.
he's between Doc. I'm on the far right of the stage, you know, or I guess you left stage left.
I've got a solution. Okay, Doc. This is what you do with your bass. You're gonna call it the Hellboy BC Rich bass, and you're gonna chop the horns off that thing.
No, can't do that.
We're
You're
gonna
call
buy
it the
him. We're
Hellboy.
gonna buy him a Steinberger.
Right? You're gonna buy him a Steinberger. You know, I'm just
playing
saying.
that,
You know,
man. No
you know, you could get the BC Rich
On the Fender or
Hellboy.
something.
You know, I'm just saying. You know, you can call BC Rich and say, you know, I've got this great idea for bass. We'll call it the Hellboy, and I'll have the horns ripped off, and then it'll be cool. That's just my thought. We're live with Oblivion Myth, and guys, we're looking forward to the CD release. It's going to be going down October 5th at the Muse, and once again, Noise Cult, you all, and
Skeleton Witch and
My
Sunlit Ether.
Sunlit Ether. Okay, we'll check that out. And really quickly, before we play another track from your CD, let's talk to. It is almost October, which means that it's horror film time. I believe Saw will be coming out. I'm going to be checking out The Exorcist unedited version. Probably my favorite horror movie of all time, The Exorcist. But do you guys like horror movies? And if so, which horror movie would you say is your quintessential? If you were left on a desert island, this would be the movie that I had to watch, horror movie wise.
One of my favorites is The Langoliers by Stephen King.
Oh,
And what is it, Rose Red?
Oh, yeah.
You guys ever seen Rose Red?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, man. It's like a 4-hour.
It's kind of like a miniseries.
Yeah. It's a
is what
4-hour
that is.
adventure.
Right on. How about you, Keith?
I would have to say, well, it's not a movie that I would watch all the time, but there's two movies that really stand out that still get to me, and that would be The Exorcist and The Omen.
Oh yeah, the original Omen.
Just the music of the original Omen.
The original Omen.
That freaks you out just by that.
Yeah.
But then there's Halloween, which is
Of course, a classic. Of course, Doc. How about you?
That's really not my department.
Really? What?
I'm not really into horror movies.
Are you're not into horror movies? Really?
Sorry, man.
Really? What is your bag? Are you a gamer? Do you play BioShock? What's your deal?
No, I'm really not a gamer either.
You're not a gamer either. Okay. You
Like
just like
Contra.
you like decapitating people with your BC Rich. Is
Yeah,
what you
that's
like
what I do in
doing.
my spare time.
No, he likes to play Contra on the
You
regular.
watch Dog the Bounty Hunter on reruns. That's what you do.
No, I'm actually a high school English teacher, so I'm always.
What?
I'm
What?
always grading papers. That's my gig. That's my daytime gig.
So you like watch Shakespeare in Love and crap like that?
No, maybe in class. Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. How about you, Andy?
I'm not really into horror movies either, believe it or not.
Really?
Wow. I spend my time reading,
studying
anatomy and physiology books.
Wow.
'Cause I just
Okay.
I just happen to be in nursing school.
Okay. Okay. Here's some. Okay. All right. For those of you, we're gonna assign some fall reading or fall movie watching. We're gonna watch The Shining, and we're gonna watch The Exorcist, and we're gonna watch.
Shining,
Oh yeah, you gotta watch The Shining, right? And then I would say, what's another good one? I like Serpent and the Rainbow. That's a lot of fun.
Serpent
too.
and the Rainbow was a good.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
It's a good film. Any film?
Evil Dead.
Oh, of course, Evil Dead. Yeah, anything with Bruce Campbell.
Any
right?
movie that on Dr. Gangrene's Creature feature.
There you go. There you go. I think you just said it right there. Thank you guys so much, Oblivion Myth. Before we go, the live show kicking ass. I saw you guys earlier. This was pre-Andy. What can people expect from Oblivion Myth when they see you on the 5th? Guys, who wants to chime in? Doc?
Well, one thing that people are always telling me after we finish a gig is that we sound so much heavier live than in the studio. There's a lot of power and energy there.
Our CD doesn't do us justice, man. I mean, it sounds good, but our live show is.
I think it sounds great, but the live
our-
show is happening. Yeah.
The live show is our cup of tea.
Right on.
I mean, we give every drop of energy we've got.
Not only that, but you also get to check out some tight pants. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right.
Susan, tight pants.
Big boots.
Big boots, tight pants.
And a lot of running around.
And perhaps Doc decapitating one of the members of the band with his bass. I think that'll
We
be
need to have
great.
an ambulance on standby next time.
That's kind of cool.
And don't forget, Susan, feel free to throw your panties on stage. They'll appreciate that as well.
I don't think Lee would. Lee won't appreciate that.
Well, he's not even here. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so let's thank you guys for joining us, Oblivion Myth, guys. Thank you so much.
All right,
Looking
thank you.
forward to the CD release. Don't forget, you can go ahead and pick the CD up. The CD release party is happening between Light and Shadows, name of the new CD from Oblivion Myth. What's the name of the song we're going to play for you right now?
The next song is called Twilight Dementia.
What does that have anything to do with growing old and being senile? What's that about?
If you grow old and be senile, lost in space.
Okay, yeah, that was a great explanation. It's 102.9 The Local Buzz. Everything that rocks.
It's the local buzz, y'all. Helping Middle Tennessean musicians get off the streets and into your radio. The 1029, the local buzz. Leon go. Alien go. Alien. Sorry if I'm screwing up your name. The local buzz.
It's the local buzz on 1029. The buzz with Aljon, just because.
Somebody should have told me how to pronounce it. I'm dumb.